Hey, what's going on, Ashton? Where is he at? Tell me where he is. Ever since I seen those pictures of him in those Diddy parties, he's been too quiet. Honey, they're telling me he has a lot of secrets he does not want exposed. Y'all gotta watch this video. It tells the tales of Diddy, hold on, Ashton, and it's a link to somebody else being disappeared. Where are the bodies, Ashton? He knows. He knows a lot and he's done a lot. Comment, let us know your thoughts on this video. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot. Now let's hear what this video have to say. Are you guys ready to react? Let's do it.
The video is very weird that a grown adult is asking a child about an after party and then getting excited after she nods in.
Diddy's disgusting deeds have gotten even worse after a resurfaced clip shows him and Ashton Kutcher inviting a 12-year-old actress to his infamous after parties. And get this, it's allegedly not the first time he did this, with one instance ending up with Diddy allegedly, and one other unnamed male celebrity doing unspeakable things to her after she got drugged. Could that person be Ashton Kutcher? Join me as we look into this shocking story that many say could finally expose Ashton as Diddy's accomplice.
Cares so much about victims. This guy really seems to have a lot of friends who are horrible, horrible people.
Now, we all know Diddy is a pretty disgusting guy. I mean, the guy has done so much unspeakable stuff that his nickname is the Diddler. Now, one rumor that has always been going around is that the reason the Diddler was so notorious is because people in Hollywood helped him keep his secret, and in turn, Diddy would invite them to his parties. However, once Diddy got exposed finally, it seemed he was the only one going down for all his crimes and not his celebrity friends. Now, many people have questioned this fact, and one name has always popped up, and it's Ashton Kutcher. For a long time, Ashton and Diddy were basically BFFs. Ashton was seemingly at every Diddy party, but now he suddenly went quiet after Diddy went to prison. But a newly resurfaced clip is threatening to fully expose Diddy and Ashton's relationship.
When Diddy called up Ashton Kutcher when he had his TV show Punked, and he was basically like, I hear that you're going to punk me. You don't want to do that. Let's make a deal. Even with Punked, he was like very suspicious and creepy. They became friends. They started watching football together. They would go on runs together. They co-hosted a white party together. They've been really good friends for 20 plus years. And of course, despite that, now all of Ashton Kutcher's sources are saying he never in a million years would have even guessed that Diddy could have been doing something like that, which is crazy because 5 years ago, I was hearing rumors of what Diddy was doing, and your friend of 20 years didn't know.
You see, this clip is from the 2003 MTV Movie Awards, where Diddy is inviting a then 13-year-old actress, Daveigh Chase, to an MTV after party. Now, we have all heard the rumors about what happens at Diddy's after parties, and that was no place for a 13-year-old, especially one who had a bright future like Daveigh Chase. Now you might wonder how Daveigh even ended up being backstage that fateful day. You see, at the time, Daveigh was one of Hollywood's rising stars. As a young child, Chase was already showing off a talent for performing that was way beyond her years. From appearing in commercials to lending her voice to characters in animated projects, it was clear that she was destined for the spotlight. But what really set her apart from others was her versatility. She wasn't just limited to TV appearances, no. She was already diving into some seriously impressive indie thrillers like Donnie Darko. That role alone proved she had the range to take on complex characters and prove her acting chops in ways that made fans and critics take notice. It was a career that promised only bigger and better things for this rising star. Now, her breakthrough role came in 2002 with The Ring, a supernatural horror film that quickly became a cultural phenomenon. In this film, Chase took on the iconic role of Samara Morgan, a character whose chilling presence and unforgettable look sent shivers down viewers' spines. Her portrayal was so haunting that it cemented the film's place in horror lore. Despite being so young, Chase showed an incredible ability to convey intense emotion and an eerie menace, which made her performance one of the central elements of the film's success. Samara's twisted, ghostly image became iconic, and Chase's chilling portrayal of the character left an indelible mark on the horror genre. This role didn't just define her career, It revolutionized the way young actors could embody terror, and it solidified her place as one of the genre's most unforgettable figures. Y'all, because of Daveigh's amazing work in the ring, she got nominated and won an award for the Best Villain Award at the 2003 MTV Movie Awards, and that's where her path and Diddy's crossed. You see, Diddy and Ashton were the people tasked to give her her award that night. Now, it is unclear if Daveigh went to Diddy's after party, but she was photographed again with Diddy and Ashton at the VH1's Big in 2003 Awards. Now, what has people extremely freaked out and fearing for the worst about this whole situation is a lawsuit that was filed by a Jane Doe about what Diddy and an unnamed male celebrity did to her when she was 13 in 2002. Y'all, what I'm about to spill is so messed up, it's hard to even wrap my head around it. According to the lawsuit, a 13-year-old girl's life was completely turned upside down at the 2002 VMAs, and it's just beyond disturbing. So the story goes like this. This girl, who was only 13 at the time, was dropped off at Radio City Music Hall in New York by a friend so she could try to get into the VMAs. But guess what? She was denied entry because, get this, she didn't have a ticket. At just 13 years old, being shut out from an event that's full of celebs had to be a huge blow. But she wasn't ready to just head home. No way. She decided to try her luck at the after party instead. Now, here's where it gets insane. The girl, desperate to find a ride to the after party, started talking to some of the limo drivers outside. She was looking for someone to give her a lift, but she ended up with one that would change her life forever. This driver, who allegedly worked for Diddy, told her she was exactly the type of girl Diddy liked and that she'd definitely get into the after party. So this driver takes her straight to the after party, but what happened there is just horrifying. According to the lawsuit, when the girl arrived at the party, she was handed an NDA. Yep, a non-disclosure agreement demanding she promise not to talk about what went down that night. But here's the kicker, she never got a copy of it. This whole thing was already shady, and it gets worse. She stepped into the after party and saw a bunch of big names like Jennifer Lopez and Jay-Z. But here's the thing, none of them are named in the lawsuit, and it seems like they weren't involved in the horrors that followed. But the party? It was a scene straight out of a nightmare. The place was filled with people using a ton of drugs, and soon enough, the girl was handed a drink, something reddish yellow that tasted like a mix of orange juice, cranberry juice, and something bitter. One sip and she starts feeling woozy, lightheaded, disoriented, and like everything was spinning. She knew she needed to get away, so she went looking for a place to rest. She entered what she thought was an empty bedroom to lie down, but she didn't lock the door. Big mistake. What happened next? Guys, this is where it goes from bad to worse. The girl said that not long after lying down, Diddy, yes Diddy, entered the room, along with two other celebrities, one male and one female. According to the lawsuit, Diddy allegedly approached her aggressively and asked if she was ready to party. What followed is beyond horrific. Diddy, along with the male celebrity, became the main aggressor, while the female celebrity stood by and watched. I mean, can you even imagine what that must have been like for her? But here's the most tragic part. Somehow, after what happened, this young girl managed to escape. She got away and she made her way to a gas station where a female clerk noticed her state, obviously distress, and allowed her to use the phone. It's in that moment that she called her dad, admitted she lied about where she was, and begged him to come pick her up. It's heartbreaking just to think about how terrified she must have been. This lawsuit details a whole chain of events that no child should ever have to go through. It's absolutely sickening that something like this could happen. Now, of course, Diddy has denied the allegations. He's denied everything, but you have to wonder, if there's no truth to this, why all the secrecy? Why the NDA? Why the cover-up? As of now, the legal battle is ongoing, and we're all waiting to see how this plays out. But this whole situation has already left a scar, not just on the girl's life, but on the entire entertainment industry. What's truly terrifying is that this is just one story, and we all know there are many more out there that never get told. Now, as for the unnamed male celebrity, rumors have been going around, and some people believe that it might have allegedly been Ashton Kutcher. Now, if true, and it's a huge if, this would be the first time Diddy and Ashton's names get put together in messy and disgusting allegations.
I guess I never realized how close Ashton Kutcher is with P. Diddy. I had no idea that they had been friends for years and Ashton Kutcher used to attend Diddy's white parties. Like, Diddy and Ashton have been close even back when he was married to Demi Moore. And I know that I've talked about why I don't like Demi Moore, the main reason being because of this clip from when Demi was, I think she was 19 or 20, and she like made out with a teenage boy. I think he was 15 years old. I just always thought it was gross and weird, and I was never really a fan of her and never have really kept up with her since I found out about this clip that I'm not going to play for you.
If you didn't know, Diddy has always been rumored to be linked in the mysterious passing of Britney Murphy, who also happened to be Ashton's girl. Britney and Ashton met on the set of Just Married in 2002, and the sparks flew quickly. By the end of that year, they were dating. But here's the kicker. Rumors started circulating that the two were engaged after they were seen wearing matching rings. That was never confirmed, but let's be real. If there's one thing Hollywood loves, it's a good mystery couple. But what's even crazier is that their romance lasted only 5 months before it allegedly ended because Ashton was caught cheating with none other than Demi Moore. I know this is a lot to unpack, but just wait, because the timing here is super suspicious. Right after Ashton and Britney split, Ashton went public with Demi Moore. And let's just say, red flags everywhere. But this whole situation isn't just about a messy breakup. No, it's about who these people were hanging out with and what they might have been involved in. Now, y'all know I'm all about connecting the dots, and this is where things take a darker turn. Some recent speculation has surfaced that Britney, just like Diddy's late ex Kim Porter, may have known too much about what was really going on behind closed doors at Diddy and infamous parties that Ashton was allegedly a regular participant in. According to some anonymous sources, Britney might have stumbled upon some disturbing details about these parties, involving acts that are not only shocking, but downright sinister. But hold up, there's more. Sources say Britney started questioning Ashton's ties to Diddy. Like, why was he so close with him? And why were they so wrapped up in this web of shady connections? Could this have led to her untimely passing? Well, get this. Reports are coming in that Britney may have discovered the truth about Diddy and Ashton's alleged behaviors at these parties. And it's been suggested that her questions about it might have put her in a dangerous position, one that she couldn't escape from. I know this is wild, but when you start looking at the timing of everything, the links between Diddy, Ashton, Kim, and Britney, things start to look way too shady to ignore. What if Britney, just like Kim Porter, knew something she shouldn't have? Y'all, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do y'all believe Diddy was innocently inviting Daveigh to the after party as a joke? And what was Ashton's real role in Diddy's life? Let me know what you think, and don't go anywhere because more shocking details about Diddy are about to come out.
Ooh, honey, these people gotta be caught and leave the kids alone. I gotta know, what are your thoughts about this? Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot, and I'll see you guys on another upload.